the US had all this power because of the dominance of the dollar. But where do we go from here? What has this changed for us?
So I think there is a phenomenon that we see with choke points, be them economic choke points like the dollar or physical choke points like the Strait of Hormuz, that once they're weaponized, other countries have an incentive to try to work around them, to reduce their exposure to the dollar. In the United States, to reduce our exposure to China's rare earth elements. Or now there's going to be a giant incentive for countries to build pipelines that circumvent the Strait of Hormuz, or to rely on energy resources that are not reliant on fossil fuels, whether it's solar panels or batteries or electric vehicles. So I think almost certainly 10 years from now, the choke points that are being weaponized today are going to be a little bit less potent, including the dollar. By the same token, other choke points are going to form. And I think certainly in clean energy, we're now seeing solar panels, electric vehicles, batteries. These are technologies where China has anywhere between 70 to 95% market share. So if all of the world becomes dependent on these technologies coming out of this war in Iran over the next decade or two, that's going to give China a whole lot of leverage. And I think probably the most important one that we're seeing play out in real time is artificial intelligence. If we get to a world where there's really one or two AI labs in the United States that have become so indispensable that you cannot run a successful business without an enterprise contract with Anthropic or OpenAI, think about how potent of a choke point that will be.